You want to be a good sniper in COD Mobile, don't you? This is me sniping in a high skill legendary lobby, using movement and not missing a shot. Doing this requires a combination of skills that, when put together, turns you into a master of sniper rifles. Today, I'll be teaching you everything you need to become a top 1% sniper user in COD Mobile. We will take a look at your HUD setup, some sniping methods that help you land shots, the techniques and tricks you can use to make sniping easier, the kind of movements you use, the perks, and also how you can build the perfect sniper for your playstyle. So without any more yapping, let's hop right into it. You see, you first have to start with your control layout. This is the most important part of being a better sniper. You have to set it up in such a way where performing complex movements isn't a problem for you. You need basic slide jump, weapon switch, and regular slide. Hitting these three moves must not interfere with your aiming and movement. You can only do this when you have designated fingers for them. Building your HUD precisely in this format automatically makes sniping a lot easier for you, because now you can dodge enemy shots and move precisely while focusing on aiming. It makes sure your crosshair placement is on point by giving you full control of your movement. Take your time to get this right. Once you do, everything else becomes easy. Next thing to focus on is the sniping methods. Once you have your HUD set up, this is what teaches you how to actually snipe. There are three main ways to snipe in COD Mobile: quick scoping, hard scoping, and drag scoping. Quick scoping is when you snipe a target quickly and without fully scoping in. You hit your ADS button, and just before the scope settles, you hit your shoot button and then you scope back out. You'll find yourself using this when you play aggressively with the sniper. Practice in the training mode by spawning multiple bots, run around, and start quick scoping. As for hard scoping, you stay scoped in with the sniper and wait for enemy movements. Once you spot them, you shoot. You can practice this in the training mode by picking a spot, launch a few bots, and just hard scope each one. Now, when it comes to drag scoping, this is a combination of quick scoping and hard scoping. You need this because your crosshair will not always be centered on the target during a fight. Sometimes the enemy might slide away or move too quickly for you to time your crosshair placement. Drag scoping allows you to follow and hit the enemy players fast. You can learn this by heading over to the training mode. Cross over to the other side, stand in front of the sandbags. Now aim at the window over there. This one right here is your target. So drag your scope from the window to the target quickly and shoot. If you can do this consistently, it means your sniper sensitivity is perfect for you. If you keep passing the target, then reduce the sniper sensitivity. If you can't reach it, increase the sensitivity. Do this until you get it right, because trust me, you'll find yourself using this sniping method in a ton of gunfights. Now there are a few tricks and techniques you can put into your gameplay that improve your skills as a sniper. The first one is the weapon swap. It's simple. You swap to a secondary weapon during a sniper fight. You see, aim assist gets turned off whenever there's a speed change. What this means is, when you are sniping, you are moving slow because snipers are heavy. But the moment you switch to your secondary, the speed skyrockets, and this sudden speed change turns off the aim assist of the enemy player for that exact moment, giving you the chance to dodge their shots and quickly reposition in order to take them out. A melee weapon makes you run faster, so this makes it a perfect secondary for snipers. The second technique is to always use the picker's advantage. This is when you swing around the corner and see the enemy first. You will always see them first, and even if you both have similar reaction times, you will still land your shots first. This is simply because of ping and the server's processing time. If you think an enemy player is going to be somewhere by the corner, or you know exactly where they are, slide into that corner while scope them. This lets you shoot before they even register you. The third technique on our list is something that might take you a while to learn. It relies more on your subconscious mind and requires you to constantly try to get behind the opponent whenever you miss a sniper shot. When the enemy can't see you, they can't hit you. It's simple. When you miss a shot, slide to the left or right of the enemy player. You just have to make yourself a difficult target to hit. Now you can also hip fire close range. So many sniper players do not understand the importance of hip fire. Most people think hip fire on snipers is pointless, but this is because you have been using it wrong. A technique you can learn is to hip fire when the enemy is close and you know he has his crosshair on you. This saves you by milliseconds because the enemy player might leave your crosshair faster than you can scope in. Now for the movement on snipers, you have seen me perform different movements to keep myself alive while using the sniper. It is more than just using a few sniper tricks or techniques. You actually need to learn the movement techniques you can use to perform these tricks, and the first one is backslide. The backslide has only one function: to create space between you and the target. To do this, sprint before quickly looking back, slide, and then look forward. Now you can turn this into a drag scope or a quick scope. Now we also have redirection. To do this, first gather momentum by sliding or slide jumping, then make a 180-degree turn to the left or right. Simple. Lastly, we've got slide cancel. It's not super game changing, but it does help you snipe better if you can master it. Slide cancel lets you cancel the slide animation and brings a cleaner look to your screen. To do this, sprint and then tap on your slide button and your ADS button at the same time. You get something like this. Now, as a sniper, you can receive extra benefits if you use the right specs. In COD Mobile, the red and green slots have very useful specs you can choose from. Starting with the red, we've got lightweight. This makes you sprint faster, allowing you to dodge enemy shots better. We've also got the iron long spec. It removes the crosshair drift and helps your aim stay steady for several seconds. Another one is the agile spec. This is mainly for faster aim time after sprinting. As a sniper, the faster you can hit the enemy player, the better your chances of surviving. Next is the green spec, known as toughness. It's simple, it reduces your flinch by 60%. Every weapon has flinch, but the flinch on the sniper is next level. Using this removes 60% of that, so you can better land your shots even when the enemy shoots at you. Next is the quick fix spec. You get hit, you get a kill, and then heal immediately. Not fully, but you get some amount of HP. And the last green spec is armed. When you switch to your secondary, switching back to your weapon becomes faster. Now lastly, for the gunsmith of your sniper, your focus should only be directed at speed and damage. The speed can be faster fire rate, less ADS time, and less sprint fire delay. But for the damage, look for something that increases the body multiplier or improves the actual damage number for the sniper. For multiplayer, damage range, accuracy, and recoil control don't really matter, but if you play BL, you'll need to consider these factors because of bigger maps. So that's exactly how to master sniper rifles in Call of Duty Mobile. If you have watched the video up to this point, I want you to understand that everything discussed can only do so much. At the end of the day, it all comes down to practice. You need to hop into the training mode, hit your targets, and most importantly, play a lot of hardpoint shipments to get used to sniping. So go out there and hit some nasty clips. Good luck.